We're here at Marie Curtis Park in Etobicoke. This is Cookie, and she is one of the dogs that's going on a walk today with Paws on the Shore. So joining me from Paws on the Shore is Nicole. Nicole, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Doing very well, thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. So Paws on the Shore, what do you guys do?
We organize hikes once a month in South Etobicoke. The purpose of these hikes are for all dogs. All dogs are welcome. So whether the dog has social issues or the dog is socially fine, they are welcome to come. Hikes are on leash, and again, it's to gain socialization that these dogs might need and aren't getting other places. Also, we raise awareness and money for local animal rescue.
So how did you get involved in this organization?
A couple of reasons. As a trainer, I see dogs with issues all the time, and I see the frustration in owners when they have nowhere to take them to work on these social skills. Can't go to the dog park when your dog barks at other dogs. Can't go to doggy daycares. Even walking down the street, sometimes owners get looks from other people cross the road. They're not able to socialize the dogs properly. So this is a place where all these dogs can come together and socialize in a safe environment.
And you say you welcome all different kinds of dogs. Do you get lots of people bringing in their rescues?
We do, yes. A lot of the dogs that do come are from different rescues. We get a lot of dogs that are, like I said, perfectly fine with other dogs, and we get some dogs that do need some work. So we get all kinds.
So why is it that some dogs have a harder time socializing versus other? You may say there's kind of good dogs and dogs that just seem to have a problem. And how is that happening?
Well, it's not a bad dog, that's for sure. Usually it's just a lack of socialization or a lack of confidence within the dog, so they just need some work.
So are dogs kind of born naturally confident or
not always, not always, but it takes a lot of work from the owner from a young age to get the dogs to be a properly socialized animal.
And do you think that's something that people kind of don't take into consideration when they're getting a pet? They just instantly think, this is going to be so easy, it's going to be a great dog.
Definitely, yeah, definitely a problem.
So what kind of things can people do to socialize their dogs?
Socializing is not just meeting other dogs, but also socializing your dog to new sounds, new sights, new smells, new people of all different types, and dogs of all different types and shapes and sizes.
And so how often do you have these walks?
Once a month. We do them once a month, and we highlight a different rescue every time.
So how you said there's a charitable aspect?
There is,
Yeah,
yes.
how does that work?
So each month I choose a different rescue, and we just highlight that rescue. So in our loot bags will be information on that rescue provided, a post on our Facebook group, a post on our website. That rescue is invited to come down and speak with people while they're here, and the raffle prizes that we raffle off, all the money raised from that raffle goes toward that rescue for the month.
So what charities have you worked with in the past?
Oh, Toronto Humane Society, SOAR Animal Rescue, speaking of dogs, helping homeless pets. Today we're doing Storm's Animal Allies, and we're also helping Project Maddie with our food drive.
And how much have you raised?
To date, gosh, it's over $3,000.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah, we've done very well. We average about $200 a hike, depending on weather, of course.
Oh yeah, you must get quite a turnout. So how many people are coming out to the hikes?
10 to 40 dogs have come to each hike. Yeah, again, weather depending. When it rains, we get a lower turnout. When it's a nice day, we get a great turnout, but we've had 10 to 40. Yeah.
Nice. So Shirley, you were telling me a little bit about Cookie here. Cookie is a rescue, right? Yes. And when did you get her?
We got her about 5 months ago at the end of February, the 1st of March.
Mm-hmm. And how old is she?
She's supposed to be 8 or 9.
Oh, 8 or 9 years old, really?
Right.
And did you get any background information on her? I know sometimes when you get a rescue, it's kind of a little spotty.
We just know that she came from the pound, and she was in about 8 weeks, and her name was Cookie, but they didn't know much else about her.
Oh, she's so sweet. And what kind of behavioral issues was she having when you first got her?
Well, she's this, the barking, and she's just not too sure like of other dogs. And sometimes I've met Nicole, and I've said, "Here, you hold her for me, will you?" Mm-hmm. Because she just needs socialization, and this is great for her.
Yeah.
The more dogs she meets, and and if I have a problem, I say, "Nicole, take the leash."
So Nicole's pretty good. She's a bit of a dog whisperer.
Right. Yes.
Okay, well, let's get moving on our hike. Let's start.
Ready to hike?
Yeah.
Let's go, guys.
So, Nicole, when we go on our hikes here, what do you look for in helping socialize the dogs?
Sorry, what do we look for?
Yeah, like what kind of things do you see in the dogs that would be like behaviors you'd want to correct, or what's like a good sign, bad sign when you're taking your nervous dog out?
Yeah, things like fear, a lack of confidence, dogs hiding behind their owners, or dogs lunging forward, barking, growling at other dogs, reacting. Mm-hmm. That kind of thing lets us know that this dog definitely needs to be here and will benefit from the hike.
And what kind of tips could you give someone that's trying to correct that sort of behavior?
Proper training, all depending on the type of aggression or the type of issue, of course, the training method will be different.
Yeah.
So definitely socializing, though, is one of the best and most important things you can do for your dog.
So if my dog is we're walking down our neighborhood street and he's pulling, what kind of correction would be appropriate?
Again, it would depend on the reason he's pulling. Is he just pulling because he's excited for the walk? Is he pulling because there's another dog in sight? It would all depend on that.
Nice. And so for people that want to come out and check the hikes, how can they get in touch with you guys?
They can check our website at www.pawsontheshore.ca.
Cool.